Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, Smile Palace. Ding. Today is my first attempt at starting a series on our channel. This series is called Lesson Learned. It's going to be about my journey as a believer, my experiences, my revelations and relationship with God and the Holy Spirit, right? It's just going to be things that I've realized over the years, things I have experienced. I said that before, and just things that I feel should be out there in the world. You know, I believe that somehow someone would learn from, or would be inspired, or would be encouraged by some of the things that I would say or share that the Holy Spirit would lay in my heart to share. Yeah. Okay, so today I'm talking about trust. Trust. It's been let me say challenging, uncomfortable, and risky for me at some point to say I want to trust God, especially at the beginning of my journey. And don't get me wrong, I'm not even halfway there. I'm still I'm still 3/4 of the first stage of my journey of trust and trusting God. It's trusting takes a lot. Trusting takes everything. Honestly, it's like taking your heart out and handing it to someone, or in this case, handing it to God. It's like, here, do whatever you want to do with it. If you want to crush it, crush it. If you want to keep it safe, keep it safe. If you want to toss it away, just toss it away, because at this point, nothing I'm doing makes sense. So I'm putting myself, my will, my all in your hands, and I'm asking you to just do whatever you want with it. It doesn't belong to me anymore, it belongs to you now. And for me to get to that point, it took a lot, honestly. But the major thing I believe it took was acceptance and realization. Because I had to realize that if I was going to do something reasonable, something fulfilling with my life, with my talents, with just me as a person, my personality, I had to give it to the person that gave it to me in the first place. I had to give it back to God, because just even thinking of figuring out how you would like go through the day. Okay, let's say you woke up and you're like, oh, today I have to go to work, I have to come back, I have to do the dishes, I have to clean up, I have to cook. Just that alone takes a lot of mental capacity. And now to then expand that to the span of like 3 months or 2 months, or even like a couple of years that you can't even see and see into and say, okay, this works or this doesn't work. It takes a lot of strength that I don't have on my own. So I had to realize that, and then I had to accept that God was the only person that could take me to where I want to be. You know, even if I don't see it, I just know that it's going to be somewhere I will feel fulfilled, I will feel happy, I would feel joyful, I would feel settled. So yeah, something happened a couple of days ago, and that brought me to this topic of trust. I was getting ready for work, yeah, and I had 10 minutes to walk to the train station to catch my train, and if I missed that train, I was gonna be late to work. So I started working as fast as I could, all the way. I was like maybe 4 minutes away from the station, and the train was gonna come in 2 minutes. And I'm like, oh God, please, I do not want to miss this train. I do not want to miss this train. If I do, I would have to give excuses at work of why I'm late. And that morning I was really not in the mood. I was already tired. My legs were hurting. My body was really fatigued. I'm like, please, somehow just transport me inside the train so I could sit down, because I can't stretch myself right now. So while I was having that thought and just talking to myself, he said, just start running and I'll give you the strength to continue. And I'm like, I should start running with this leg that is paining me, with this body that is tired, with this mind that is weak. I should start running. That's what a lot of us do. Like, he says, okay, just send in that application, or just write that CV, or just talk to that person. And you're like, with my disability, with my social awkwardness, with my financial status, with my this, with my that, and we start looking for reasons to discourage ourselves. We don't realize at that point that we're doing that, but everything that we say and think is either going to lift us up or put us down. And at that point, I was like, but I'm tired. And my legs hurt. And I'm just not in the mood. And then he said, run. And I did. I started jogging, right? And the thing with Germans, people in the street, once you start running, once they see you start running for train, all their attention is on you. They're just like, is this person going to meet this train, or the person is going to miss it? So everyone's just looking. I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna catch this train. And I start running. I jog, and then I realized, how come my leg is not paining me again? How come I'm not as tired as I felt while I was walking? While I was walking, I was tired. I felt like, okay, I'm about to pass out. And then I start running, and it feels like I've drank like 15 gallons of coffee. So I actually made it into the train. I went up 3 flights of stairs, got into the train before the doors closed. I sat down, I was like, God, Baba God, what kind of a man are you? Huh? What kind of a person are you? Honestly, because I was just, it's not like it hasn't happened before, but he's just so marvelous, he's just so awesome, his ways are just so unique that even if you've seen it 1,000 times, you would definitely still be astonished when it happens again, even if it's the same thing. It's just like that. It's just God. Honestly, it's just God. So while I was just thinking about what happened in the train, the Holy Spirit was whispering to me, trust. He did say, start, just start. It's the same thing with this video. He's like, just put on the camera, just start talking, and I'll give you things to talk about. And of course the thoughts of, but I don't have a topic, but it's just awkward, but what if people don't like it? What if they make fun of me? And it's like, just start. Just start. It's really amazing to see God in action. It doesn't have to be a grand miracle, something you've never thought would happen. It starts from the little things. When you begin to see God in the little things, when you begin to experience Him in those little ways, it grows from there. Your faith grows, your trust grows, your love grows, and you realize that you might be alone in a room, but your spirit is always there. It's always there. I don't want to make this video long, so I'm just gonna close it off. Hopefully all the things I've said here made sense. I don't know. I just say it as it comes. I didn't rehearse this. I don't know if you are going to understand anything that I said. Hopefully you do. Hopefully you take away something from this video, and hopefully it blesses you somehow. Yeah, so I wrote down a lesson. So at the end of every video I'm gonna say lesson learned, and I'm going to say what I have learned when it comes to the topic that I'm talking about. So lesson learned is, trust is a risk, but in God, trust is a seed for divine growth. This has been like it's so true for me, because for me to trust God, it takes all of me, because I have to put all of me in His hands. But when I trust God, oh, it propels me into a different level of experience, of grace, of glory, of power, of revelation that I never imagined that I would even be in. And yeah, that's pretty much what this lesson is. And I just want to say, it might seem like you don't have what it takes to push, but sometimes all you need to do is just put your hands out. You just put your hands out, make contact with that thing that you're supposed to push through, and the strength comes. The strength comes. He never leaves you hanging. He never leaves you wondering, oh, is he gonna come? Is he not gonna come? He's always there. Even when it seems like he's not, he's always there. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you for watching me just talk about things that that comes to my mind, honestly. And I appreciate all of you. We appreciate all of you, even though my sisters are not here. We all appreciate all of you. And I hope that I will see you next time. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the bell, and also let me know if you like this series or this video, if you want me to do more. I have a bunch of topics that I can talk about, honestly. As when it has to do with God, I can talk. When it has to do with myself, I'm a little bit skeptic. But just let me know what you think in the comment section, and see you next time. Bye.